ourselves, we've been conditioned, I know I have, to isolate if something is off internally, if I'm feeling bad for whatever reason. Society has conditioned me to isolate. So I know, generally speaking, whatever the upside down society says I should do something in the other direction, not necessarily opposite, but something vastly different. Because the Matrix can't actually stop anybody from getting together, communicating, talking about this world or realm that we live in, and talking about how we would like it to be. It can't stop anybody from doing that. But it can give you doubts about yourself and about your own purpose and why you're here, who you're supposed to be talking with, what about. There's lots of confusion. There's lots of babbling on about frivolous things. The Matrix is not conscious. Somehow a structure came up that wanted to devour soul energy or spirit energy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called, even loosh. But that entity itself does not seem to be conscious. Conscious, by my definition, means that you are aware of other individual beings. And if you are just this voracious, never satisfied mouth, then you're not conscious. So to me it seems like the people who got into the society thing, or were born into wealthy families or oligarchies, and were exposed to technology that the masses were not privy to, still are not privy to. They were in over their heads on it, and they couldn't handle it, but they also couldn't escape it. So they're sitting there with this technology that is too advanced for them, and it's pushing them in directions, and they probably don't exactly know what to do with it. To me, that's why it's so quiet out there. And when I say quiet, I mean people talking on a low level. Someone getting on the news and trying to tell something to the people, and all they can talk about is jobs and taxes. Like, their vocabulary is comprised of two things. Because it's not so difficult to see. If you look at it, it's just that the people that are talking on the screens are not allowed to talk about situations. But aside from all that, community is essential, and having someone to be close with and intimate with about how you're feeling and what you're going through is also essential. And I know it's difficult. It's difficult to make and maintain intimate relationships in that manner, especially if you're not actually living in a tribal fashion, because it's a bit made up. The relationships are a bit made up in the sense that you have to go find people that are on your wavelength, but you're not sharing an actual sort of living environment get suspicious. I get a bit suspicious if things appear to be floating along. Everybody's doing well. The energy for me has been pretty crazy over the last couple days. But I'm a bit leveled out today. So let me know how you're all feeling. Leave some comments.